Ready. So once I'm in the seat, I'm going to adjust my seat and make sure my steering wheel is adjusted. Now, you don't have to say all of that, but you have to do that. And then my seat belt. Make sure I have my seat belt on. Okay. My fire extinguisher is secure and fully charged. My 3 red reflective triangles are present. My fuses, bulbs, and circuit breakers are present. All of my mirrors are clean and clear and properly adjusted for my viewing. Now I'm going to turn the key to the on position. My ABS light on my tractor and on my trailer, looking in the mirror, have come on and went off. My DEF indicator came on and went off. And I have no less than 1/8 of a tank of DEF. When I start the engine, I will be listening for my governor cutoff between 120 and 140, and I should hear a purge. Okay. My windshield is clean and clear. No cracks, no falls, no obstructions. Windshield wipers, secure, free of damage. They work on all settings and they spray. My city horn works. My country horn works. I'm going to turn my light switch on my dash. My high beam indicator works. Right turn signal indicator works. Left turn indicator works. And my 4-ways work. I'm leaving my high beam indicator on for my external light check when we get outside. So now I'm still listening for my governor cutoff. Oh, I just heard my governor cutoff. I heard my purge at 140. I'm going to check my defrost and heater. Set it on defrost heat. Heat all the way up. Fan all the way up. Make sure I have airflow at the top. Airflow at the bottom. And I do. So now I can do my tug test on my tractor and trailer since I have full air pressure. I heard that governor cut off at 140. I'm going to tug on my tractor brakes to make sure they hold. So I am going to put my foot on the service brake. I'm going to release my trailer brakes, put it in drive, both hands on the wheel, check my mirrors, give it a little fuel, tug on my brakes, back to neutral, pull my trailer button out. My tractor brakes held. That is a pass test. Now I'm going to tug on my trailer brakes to make sure they hold and that there is no play between my kingpin and locking jaw. So I'll put my foot on the service brake. I will push my tractor button in to disengage my tractor brakes. Put it in drive, both hands on the wheel, check my mirrors, give it a little fuel. Back to neutral, pull out my tractor button. My trailer brakes held and there was no play between my kingpin and locking jaws. That is a pass test. Now I'm going to do a service brake test. I'm going to drive 5 miles an hour, make sure my vehicle stops, does not pull left or right, which would indicate a brake problem. Push both buttons in to disengage my brakes. I'm going to back up a little bit to get some room. Otherwise, I would pull forward if I had room. Okay, I'm going to do my service brake test. Go up to 5 miles an hour, make sure my vehicle stops, does not pull left or right, which would indicate a brake problem if it did. I'm in drive, my brakes are released, I'm checking both mirrors for safety. I'm going to watch my speedometer, get up to 5, and stop. Vehicle stopped, it did not pull left or right. It is a pass test. So now I'm going to do the 5 steps. I'm going to put it in neutral, step 1, and find level ground by releasing the service brake and looking out the window, waiting for my vehicle to find level ground. I am on level ground. So step 2, I'm going to engage my brakes by pulling my buttons. While step 3, I wait on my governor cutoff. It should happen between 120 and 140. I'm going to watch my air gauges to make sure they're moving, and they are. If they were not moving, I would have to pump my brake to get rid of air down to 100 or below, so that my air would build up to my governor cutoff. I just heard my purge, my governor cutoff at 140. Step 4, I'm going to shut my engine off. Then I'm going to turn the key to the on position without starting the engine. Make sure my gauges have power. They do. Step 5, I'm going to push my buttons in. Now I'm going to get my timer ready. Make sure it is set on 0. Okay, it is set on 0. Now I'm going to explain my leaks test. For my leaks test, I'm going to hold brake pressure for 60 seconds. I should not lose more than 4 psi. So now I'm going to push my service brake in and hold pressure. When my gauges stop moving, they have stabilized at 100. I am starting my test. I will be watching my gauges and my time. I'm also listening for leaks. I do not want to move my foot. My pressure is still at 100. I'm at 20 seconds. My pressure is still holding at 100. I'm at 30 seconds. My pressure is still holding at 100. I'm at 40 seconds. Pressure is still holding at 100. I'm at 50 seconds. My pressure is still holding at 100. Okay, it has been 60 seconds. My pressure is still at 100. I did not lose more than 4 psi in 60 seconds. That is a passed leak test. Now I'm going to do my low air warning alarm and light test. They should come on at 55 or above. So I'm going to push the brake on and off slowly until I hear and see my alarms. My alarms came on at 60 psi. That is a pass test. Now I'm going to do my buttons test. Both buttons should pop out between 20 and 45 psi. I will not touch my buttons, but I will watch them both until they pop out. I can pump harder and faster. I'm watching just my buttons until they pop out between 20 and 45. Both buttons popped out at 25 psi. That is a pass test. Now that my in-cab is complete, I will ask you, sir, to check my trailer brake lights. When I push, they should come on. When I release, they should go off. After that, I'm going to leave my key on. I'm going to leave my light switch on, my high beam indicator on, and after my brake lights are checked, I will get out and do the external light check.